Okay, one of the things that makes music really interesting is the concept that we're not always playing all the time. We're resting and sometimes we're playing. So there's space in music. So we talked about quarter notes in the last segment and how, if there's a tempo, we would know how to clap quarter notes. Well, eighth notes happen twice as fast as quarter notes in 4/4 time. And this is where music gets kind of fun because we have these syncopated rhythms. We have upbeats and downbeats. So an eighth note looks like this. It has a note body that's filled in, a stem, and it has a little flag. And the rest, that is an eighth note rest. So you need 2 eighth notes per quarter note. So again, if I were to tell you that here's a tempo and I want you to play eighth notes, this is what it would sound like. I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So notice they're twice as fast. Again, I'll do that. I'll play quarter notes here on the kick drum and I'll clap eighth notes with my sticks. 2, 3, 4. So notice there's 2 per quarter note. There's a downbeat, 1, which is like the kick drum, and there are upbeats, which is opposite. Doesn't that sound cool, the upbeats? Here they are, just straight, unaccented, okay? So that's what eighth notes sound like. Now, here's something that's syncopated. And syncopation just means that it's some combination of rests and notes, okay? So here, again, we have downbeats and upbeats. And when you play eighth notes, you really should count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. So what we have here is a rest on 1, we're playing on end, a rest on 2, we're playing on end of 2. Here's a quarter note, so we're playing on 3, but end still exists, so you should really count it. And then we have 4 and. Okay, so that sounds like this. If I count out 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Let's do it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. All right, I'm going to play these 3 measures in a row so you can hear what they sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I know we've been spending a lot of time just clapping rhythms, but all these rhythms are applicable to different instruments. For example, if I were to take this rhythm right here, dot, 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 and play it on the piano on some different notes, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? I mean, I can add a chord on top of that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it is very applicable, and again, the syncopated stuff is really cool because it just has more of a groove and peaks and valleys to it. Okay, so we'll be getting there with the notes, but just take your time and make sure that you can really understand and clap and be able to hear when you hear these types of rhythms. So what you should do now is go to the sheet in your binder and play along to any music that you want to, that rhythm to read sheet, and see if you can get through and feel where all the rests are and the upbeats and the downbeats.